Good evening and welcome to the South African of the Year Daily Show here on ANN7 Channel 405. The show where we go into the lives of extraordinary and inspiring South Africans doing incredible things around the country through the lens of reflection and progression. My name is Maps Maponyani. It's such a pleasure, of course, to present this once again with some incredible people that we've been joined by in studio. And today is no different occasion. We have someone who was once down and out and has taken great leaps and bounds to change his life and also managed to win himself an Olympic silver medal at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Luvo Manyonga. Luvo, thank you so much for joining us in studio. I'm quite inspired to have you in studio because you have an incredible story, and just thinking about it sort of moves you in quite a way. Tell me when it all started for you. What was it like growing up in Mbekweni?
There's a beautiful place called Mbekweni. I went to well when I was young. Suddenly when I started growing, I started seeing things in a different perspective and start doing sport. Started making money and started to put my life in a different situation, like getting new friends, getting different friends, like wrong friends, and I end up doing the wrong things just because money can make you think you can do anything in life. Yes.
I mean, now you've taken big leaps ahead with that story, but you know, let's speak about the young Luvo. What was he like at home? What was he like growing up? What was he like with his friends at school? And what were your dreams and aspirations?
The young Luvo was like a go-getting person. Like he liked to explore, like to go to the forest, and like go swim in a dam, like stotinyan, and like as any child can be. You see, like this energetic person that you see today. It's been like when I was young until today. I loved sport since I was young because my dad was playing rugby. So I think this talent is coming from my father's genes. Yes.
A talent that he definitely does have and has definitely helped himself to nurture in a big way with the coaching that he's had and also the journey that he's brought himself along with his discipline as well. Let's take a look at what it's like spending a day training with Luvo as our cameras caught up with him in his day.
Terrifically athletic, 2.5 pitch kick into the sand. Really. World number 2 distance for...
First of all, it's been a dream going to Olympics. I was expecting to get a medal with high hopes, and it happened, and got the medal. But at the moment, it's difficult, man. Like, it's not easy to digest the feeling of getting a silver medal. It's a big thing. Like now the hard work has begun. Like now I'm facing like big things, you know. Like it's not like the same as before. As a normal person now, I'm a silver medalist. Like I get like so much attention from the people. Like you work to get something out. Like training, sacrifices, long hours. It's tiring, man, but you have to do what you like. Yes. The names are just names, man. The performance is a performance. I always have this mentality of, Guti, you can be whatever you want, you are, nah, but you have your history and whatsoever. But if I'm gonna be in the same competition as you, you're not better than me until the end of the competition. The end of the competition shows the results. I was so chilled, calm, went there to just do my business. I was there to jump. I was not there to see who's jumping with me or who else is. Great feeling, like getting a silver medal. After that, unleashing my new personal best of 8:48, missed by 2 centimeters the SA record, but I'm great about it. I can say I will bring a medal. Doesn't matter what kind of medal, but I'm bringing a medal next year.
It obviously takes a lot of great discipline to have reached the heights that he has, and of course bringing back that silver medal, one of 2 silver medals that South Africans brought at the recent Rio 2016 Olympics. Luvo, that does take a lot of discipline, as we've seen from how you train so hard. How do you remain so focused?
To be honest, I just do what's best for me. I go out with my friends, like show, like I'm not that focused person, like too much focus. Like don't do like funny things. Go play with your friends. Go swimming. Like I just live a life like a normal person does. I don't have like a specific like things I follow. I just live a normal life because since I started athletics, I was doing this, so it worked for me since then. So now I can't change anything. Like being focused, stay in a room, sleep early. Like I can sleep late, but tomorrow I can perform. It works for me like that. Yes.
In 2011, I think it was, you were tested positive for taking your ban for 18 months. When you've made so much progress and you've started to jump these great lengths and you've started winning prize money and you really started raking it all in and it's all coming together, when you drop like that or when things start to take over in a different way, what goes through your mind when you end up having to let that all go for 18 months?
I'm always this person who believe in the second chances. Like I thought in my mind that this was meant to happen because I never like had that amount like anyone of my family. So I spent that money in a wrong way. There was no one who was there to advise me how to use money on stuff. I only know what to use. You have to spend your money until it's done, and then you have to go work again. When I was suspended, I was like, okay, it's fine. It happens. Things like that happened in life. I was like believing in myself that this is not the end of time. Like maybe this is a wake-up call of whatsoever. I always believed in me. Like we like have like competition at home, but I was not allowed to compete just because of the suspension. I would like to play like 3 stockies, 3 sticks, you know that thing we play in the hood. Like I always play with those things. Like keep my fitness there, or jumping walls, or jumping people, or jumping cars. I always been jumping since when I was suspended. But luckily, my late coach, Mario Smith, he didn't give up on me. He was always coming to my place and come and pick me up. As long as I'll run away from him and go smoke, but he'll come and search for me. So that gave me a motivation that there's still people who believe me, as long as everyone ran away from me. But that guy was giving me strength of, Luvo, you can come back from what you're doing. And then now today, I'm healthy. I'm an Olympian silver medalist. I'm good.
I see the joy that comes on your face when you say that you're an Olympian silver medalist. I can't imagine what the feeling must be like. But after the break, we're actually definitely going to touch on your relationship with Mario Smith and the incredible people that now you have yourself surrounded with. Remember, if you want to vote for Olympic silver medalist and Sportsperson of the Year nominee for the South African of the Year Awards, Luvo Manyonga, all you need to do is SMS Sport5 to 43043 or email sport5@sativoting@ann7.com. That's sativoting@ann7.com with those details, Sport5, or you can go into the ann7.com websites. That's www.ann7.com. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. We're still in the studio with Luvo Manyonga, the Olympic silver medalist and long jumper for South Africa. We've been chatting just off air right now. That great feeling about being an Olympic silver medalist. But let's talk about that incredible relationship that you touched on with Mario Smith, your ex-coach, and what that was like and the impact that he had on your life. Because you say that it was difficult being given all those opportunities, making the money, and then not having someone to teach you through. And he was almost someone that stepped in and became your second father.
Yes, that guy played a great role in my life. Like, he took me as his son. I was staying at his place, using same shower, like using everything, almost everything, like clothing. We were sharing clothing. He showed me life. Like, he was like my second father. As long as I had my father, like I have to leave my family almost for 4 years. I was staying with him. The moment he passed away, like I thought in life, I'm done. Like there's nothing for me left there. But from God's grace, like there were people who come after that and they come and help me out. People like John McGrath, Sasco, a guy called Gideon Sam. He also flew from here to Cape Town and spoke to me personally. Even Tax and HPC, those are the people like who help me out. Like I have a big team that is taking care like for me until I got this silver medal. Yes.
One of the most important people, of course, is the people that you surround yourself with. You mentioned Gideon Sam, you mentioned Mario Smith, the HPC Center, and a lot of the different institutions, including SASCOC, getting behind you. And right now, you have an incredible coach in the stature of Neil Cornelius. And this is what he had to say about being coach to Luvo Manyonga and the daily things that he goes to.
My centimeter at athletics. It didn't make me sad, it didn't make me mad. It made me want to work more, it made me want to train more. But I honestly wasn't sad by that centimeter. I was just so excited that all the hard work we put in, we came back with a medal. His personality is actually so addictive. He has this kind of energy, this kind of spontaneity, this kind of oomph in the way he speaks, in the way he talks, the way he acts, the way he tries to pull you in. It's just so enjoyable having a guy like him in my group. I always compare it to like climbing into a Ferrari the first time. It's just, you get to go full out, you get to really go to your full potential. It's so exciting. When he came to me last year, I told him, Luvo, forget about essays, forget about Africans, we're going for that Olympic medal. He just went out and had some fun. Olympics was still a bit stressful, still it was a bit tense. We worked a little bit on his landing technique. The one thing that really we needed to work on, he lost quite a bit of distance at the Olympics because of his landing. For now, Luvo's just going to rest a bit. His season started very early, we trained a lot. He just needs a bit of a break. But after a few weeks, back to the track and we're working for next year.
Coach Neil mentions that you weren't deterred by that 1 centimeter, but how was that feeling of just, I mean, of course, you got a silver medal, but just losing by that 1 centimeter, how did that make you feel?
To be honest, yeah, I felt like disappointed for like split seconds, but I was okay. Like it's a game, like you win, you lose, but I told like everyone before I went there that I'm going to Olympics, I'm going to get a medal. Doesn't matter what the color, but I'm going to get the medal. So I was happy, and I was happy for that guy because that medal means a lot to him. His mom is very sick. I saw on Instagram, like he put a flag on the mom and that medal. If you can go on his Instagram, Jeff Anderson, you'll see that picture. I think that it's an honor, like to have a medal, like first time Olympics. It's good.
And you're only 25 years old, so you've still got a couple of Olympics ahead of you. Let's speak about the game plan. Coach Neil speaks about the game plan, but not everything went to plan when it was time for the Olympics. There were a couple no jumps in the qualifying round, and then you managed to make it through to the second part, of course, of that final. Then more no jumps, and then a great big jump that put you straight into the lead, and then another no jump, and you were sort of waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, it was a game plan because the track was really fast, and I was just testing my run up. So on my I think it was a third jump and fourth jump, it was a no jump. That's when I was testing the track, my run up. So I got it right on my fifth jump. So that's when I went for a bang, because most of the people are struggling. If you can see the defending Olympian Greg. It was also everyone, even you can check on the qualifying. The last person who qualified was 775. So everyone was struggling. So I told myself, no, Luvo, just use these two jumps to get it right. So that was a game plan on that. Yes.
A man who certainly deserves to have that pride that he does have in himself. If you want to vote for him, all you need to do is SMS Sport5, that's the word sport and the number 5, to 43043, or email Sport5 to sativoting@ann7.com, or you can go to the ann7.com website, that's www.ann7.com. For now, let's take a look at the other nominees, and on the other side of this, we'll have a few more fun and games, or we'll start our fun and games with the easygoing Luvo Manyonga.
Hey Mzansi people, this is your boy Luvo Manyonga. Vote for me as a Sport Person of the Year at the 2016 South African of the Year Awards.
Welcome back. We're still in studio with South African long jumper and Sportsperson of the Year category nominee for the South African of the Year Awards 2016, Luvo Manyonga. Luvo, you were speaking about the people that you do what you do for. Your relationship with your family, I'm sure, must be a strong one, and I'm sure they must be really proud of what you achieved. What was it like coming back from the Olympics and coming back to your friends and your family?
This was a great feeling, seeing my sister and my family at the airport, welcoming me. Like there was like many people at the airport, like people that I even don't know. Like now, I think I have a huge family. Like South Africa is my family now. Like they were supporting me when I came back to the airport, and then a few days later, I flew to Cape Town. My ex-school, there was no school on that day. Everyone went out from school. People didn't go to work. They were there at the airport to come and welcoming me. We had like dinner with the people from Bekweni. I had like so much support back at home, and people like they love me. Getting some on my page, posts, comments, people believing in me. Like I think I've changed so much life in South Africa. People who didn't believe in themselves, that in life you can change. I'm a living example. I think people must look at me as an example that you can be on the dark, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Would you say that it's a blessing that you went through all those dark times at such a young age?
Yeah, it's a blessing. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Now, we actually managed to speak to how much of a blessing you are. We spoke to some of your friends and family, and this is what they had to say about you.
Luvo is I don't know too much about his personal life, but as an athlete, very talented. I've probably never seen any long jumper or jumper in South Africa or in the world who has as much talent as Luvo.
Oh, he's a lovely young guy. He's very friendly, very down to earth, and he enjoys a good laugh. The one thing you'll never see Luvo is frowning. He is always with someone, cracking a joke, laughing, and that's why I say he has a tremendous energy about him. He doesn't seem to be arrogant.
You know, Luvo is a very funny guy. He likes to, he knows when it's time to work, he does, and when it's time for parties and stuff, he also knows how to do that well as well.
The most important thing with Luvo is he's an exceptionally strong, explosive guy. So we first have to just look at his mechanics and the way he moves.
What makes Luvo happy is when everything goes well, when he doesn't have to depend too much on other people. And the stuff that actually makes him angry in a way is when he puts his trust in people and people let him down.
Probably one of the most talented athletes I've ever experienced in my life. It's more a case with Luvo of just maintaining and controlling the energy that he has. He is comfortably one of the best long jumpers in the world. So it's a case of Luvo just trying to manage his energy. He is so dedicated and so excited to do his sport.
Luvo is passionate when it comes to dance. I think he can actually become a professional dancer as well. He has a lot of moves. I think not a lot of people know too much about that, but Luvo has a lot of talent, but he just needs the time and the place for it to open up more and show the world what he can do.
What goes through your mind when you see people who've experienced so many talents or seen so many talents come and go, and they say that you're definitely one of the best in the world they've ever worked with?
It makes me happy, man. Like, people believe in me that I got this talent, and I know that I've got it. I just have to take the words from them to use it in a good space, as my strength and conditioning coach said. Like, I had too much energy. I have to contain it and use it in a good way.
I see you smiling and talking about containing it and using it in a good way. The ladies know you have a talent too. How do you remain focused and humbled amongst all of that?
I just play along, man, because can't do anything about it. It's with me. Like, I was born with it. That's how it is, man. Like, I can't run away from it. It's me.
And you just don't let it get to your head at all?
No. I just deal with it that time and it's done. Yes.
I mentioned in the last segment that we were going to be having a bit of fun and games. You're a guy who likes to play fun and games. So in our type of fun and games, you like to have a trivia on South Africa, seeing as this is the South African of the Year award. So we want to know what your knowledge is like. Our nominees usually find this a bit challenging, but we make it lenient enough for them to do well. So first question. Who was the first former Bafana Bafana player who made his mark at Leeds United in England? He was also the captain of Leeds United at one stage and Bafana Bafana. He was a defender.
Oh, Lucas Khadir.
There we go. Question number 2. Seeing as you come from Mbekweni, which is on the outskirts, of course, of Paarl, a very big rugby playing town, who was the Rugby World Cup coach who took the Springboks into the World Cup success in 1995?
Tough one, eh? Isn't Kitch?
Yeah,
Kitch. Kitch Wish. Kitch something.
Kitch Christie, I'll give it to you. Kitch Christie indeed. Kitch Christie indeed. Question number 3. Who was the one South African boxer who was watched by both Nelson Mandela and Will Smith?
Is it Matlala?
Baby Jake Matlala. There we go. 3 out of 3. Nice one. Question number 4. Name the South African DJ who recently won an international award and is nominated in the South African of the Year Awards as well. This is not on sport, but we know as soon as I saw that you love dancing, you love music, and you've got the moves. Who was the South African DJ who recently won an international award? It was the BET Award.
Black Coffee.
There we go. Black Coffee, 4 out of 4. Damn, you good at this. And the last question, just to twist things up a little bit. How many languages are on the national anthem? How many languages are in the national anthem?
4.
Good guess, but it's 5.
5.
Xhosa in the first stanza, Zulu in, beg your pardon, Xhosa, Zulu and Sesotho, Afrikaans and English. All mixed in there. Yeah, 4 is a really good guess. Most people would have only guessed 4, but it is indeed 5. So well done, 4 out of 5. That's really good. It wasn't too easy, but I figured in sport that you'd be able to handle that. So you did a really good job. Your other nominees in your category are people like Chad Leclerc, Alton Yankees, Keegan Dolly. There's also Sean Keeling and Lawrence Britton, of course our own guys, and Wade van Niekerk. You're nominated with them. How does it feel being nominated with that stature of an athlete, or those statures of athletes, and what do you fare your chances in the South African of the Year Awards? And who would you vote for if you could vote? Besides yourself, of course.
Oh, like, there's no pressure. Like, it's a nominee. Like, it doesn't, like, we don't have power over it. Like, let the people of South Africa vote. You know, like, we all vote best of the athletes in South Africa. I'll vote for Wade.
Of course, being a loyal fellow Olympic athlete. One more question I'd love to ask from you is how to inspire the kids out there who look up to you. What would you say to them?
I just want to tell them one thing. They must just focus on their dreams and believe and have faith that anything is possible in life. It's not like end of the day. They must just take everything day at a time. Must focus on what's going on next week. They must just fix today, and tomorrow will be bright.
Great words of advice, Luvo. Thank you so much for joining us. You are an incredible inspiration, and we hope you all the best for your journey that continues. And we hope that you continue to achieve and hold that South African flag very, very high, man. All the best.
Thank you very much.
To vote for Luvo Manyonga, if you've forgotten those details, it is Sport5. You can SMS that, sport, the word, and the number 5 to 43043, or you can email Sport5 to sativoting@ann7.com, or visit the ann7.com website, www.ann7.com. And if you do vote, you also stand a chance of winning 2 double tickets to actually experience that VIP experience at the South African of the Year Awards this year on the 25th of November. For myself, Maps Opinani, it's been fantastic having you watch the show once again. We look forward once again to another episode of South African of the Year here on ANN7. Good night.